Ahoy, my friends. Welcome aboard the Afro Tales podcast. I'm your storyteller, Aman Mazinga. Join me as we explore the tales that grew from the people of indigenous and African descent in the Americas and the Caribbean. After, come and see me, chef, who will impart upon you a recipe for the story you have just heard. So with no further ado, let us set sail on this new age of exploration. Tayzanne. Every day, either Velina or her younger brother went to the spring to bring back water. One morning, when Velina dipped her bucket into the water, her ring fell off. The water stirred. Up came a great silver golden fish. Have you seen my ring? The fish disappeared into the waters and came up again with Velina's ring on his nose. Oh, thank you. My name is Velina. I live nearby and come almost every day to the spring for water, but I did not know you lived here. The fish said, my name is Tayzanne. I live in the deepest parts of the spring. If you would like, I will take your bucket and bring you water that is cool and sweet. Velina held out her bucket, and the fish took it and disappeared under the spring. Down he went, down and down, and then he appeared again with Velina's bucket filled with clear, sweet water. Velina thanked him and went home. After some days, the girl's mother noticed that the water Velina brought back from the spring always clearer than that which her brother brought back. She spoke to the little boy and told him to pay attention to where he got his water. Several days later, she saw it was still muddy. She scolded the boy and said, I told you to pay attention where you dip your bucket into the water. I want you to bring back water as clear as your sister's. So the little boy decided to follow Velina. The next morning to where she dipped her bucket into the water. He walked quietly behind Velina. He hid behind a tree and watched as Velina came to the edge of the spring and sang, Tayzanne, fish of the clear spring. Tayzanne, fish of the deep. Tayzanne, my friend. Tayzanne, 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 my friend. Oh, come to me. Then he went home and told his mother that the next day he could bring back water as clear as Velina's. How will you do this? It is easy. I will do as Velina. I will sing to the fish in the spinning, and when he comes, I will give him a bucket and he will give me clear, sweet water just like he does Velina. No. You must not do that. That is an evil spirit that lives in the water. I will go myself. That evening, the mother followed Velina to the spring as she hid and listened as Velina sang, Tayzanne, fish in the clear spring. Tayzanne, fish of the deep. Tayzanne, my friend. Tayzanne, Tayzanne, my friend. Oh, come to me. Then she saw the silver golden fish leap out of the waters and take Velina's bucket and return it filled with water. She went home, but Tayzanne, through his powers, understood the mother's intentions and told Velina that her mother would try to kill him. He told her that if she saw 3 drops of blood on her breast, she would know that her mother had succeeded. Velina started to cry when she heard this, but Tayzanne said she need not worry, for in the end they would be together. The mother told her husband that there was an evil spirit in the spring who was consorting with their daughter and that they must kill it the next day. In the morning, Velina's mother sent her to the market to sell vegetables. Velina did not want to go, but she had to obey. The mother and father and the little brother went to the spring. In a stern voice, the mother sang, "Tayzanne, fish of the clear spring, Tayzanne, fish of the deep, Tayzanne, my friend, Tayzanne, 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 my friend, come to me. Oh, come to me." There was no movement in the waters. "You sing," she said to her son. "Your voice is lighter. It is closer to Velina's." The boy sang softly. "Tayzanne, fish of the clear spring, Tayzanne, fish of the deep, Tayzanne, my friend, Tayzanne, 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 my friend, oh, come to me." The fish leaped up. He was very large. The father threw the rope he had brought with him. He threw it like a lasso and caught the silver golden fish. But the fish was so powerful it did not die. The father had to take his machete to kill it. Velina was sad all day. In the afternoon, her breast felt damp. She thought it was her tears. When she looked down at her white blouse, she saw 3 drops of blood. Quickly, she gathered together her vegetables and went home. She entered the house and saw her mother was cooking a large fish over the fire. She ran out. She ran to the spring. She sang, "Tayzanne, fish of the clear spring, Tayzanne, fish of the deep, Tayzanne, my friend, Tayzanne, 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 my friend, oh, come to me." The waters were still. Velina went home, but she would not enter the house. She sat on the chair outside. She began to comb her hair, looking into a small mirror. And combing her hair, she sang and she wept. "Tayzanne, fish of the clear spring, Tayzanne, fish of the deep, Tayzanne, my friend, Tayzanne, 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 my friend, oh, come to me." Her brother heard her singing and came out. What he saw. The chair she was sitting in was sinking into the earth. Velina, stop crying. Your tears are softening the earth." But Velina was so filled with sadness, she did not hear him. The brother ran inside. Papa, come quick. Velina is sinking into the earth." "It is late. You are imagining things. Go to bed." "But Papa, please." The brother ran outside again. Velina had sunk into the earth up to her waist. Mama, you must come. Velina is sinking into the earth." "Nonsense, little boy." But the boy pleaded so desperately that she went outside to see Velina's shoulders sink into the earth. The mother ran and grabbed her daughter by the hair, but the rest of her had already been swallowed up. The mother stood there, and the brother too, and the night, and all that was left was Velina's hair. The end. Wow, this story is awesome. This was a listener request story from the Magic Orange Tree and other Haitian folk tales. And I'm sorry, listener, I don't remember the name. Is you requested this like at the beginning of the season, and that was like a month ago for me. But I got to it. I told you I would, and here it is. If anybody else wants to request a story, I am all for it. I'll let you know if I have it. If I don't have it, I'll try to find it. If you know where I can find the story, always let me know. You can email me, hit me up on Twitter, which is the easiest way, at Afro Tales Cast. And that's how I'll be able to know what story you want. Okay. Again, I apologize for my accent. That was an accidental accent. It wasn't on purpose. It definitely was not Haitian. It definitely was not West Indies. It was not Caribbean in any kind of way, shape, or form. It just happens sometimes when I'm trying to allow a voice to come through. Sometimes those just come through. I try not to give accents to certain characters, but it happened like that. Anyway, with that being said, this story is awesome in the fact that it shows a love between two species, almost, I guess. She is just so passionate about her, and when I say love, I mean I'm not talking to romantic. I don't know if it was supposed to be romantic. I just thought it was like a friendship between two species. They probably had conversations and talked about different things, and he helped her get good water for the family instead of muddy water, that like the little brother was getting. And I thought that was awesome, because people come from two different places and can communicate and be together in a way that is, friendly or beneficial for each other without it being something crazy. But the mom was zealous, I want to say. She was kind of a zealot. It's an evil spirit. Oh my God. I don't know. I didn't get it. I don't understand why she had to go that way. But I have another story. Mary Bell and the Mermaid from season 4, episode 2. Similar situation, you just taking away just something beneficial for your own family. Why do that? Taking away a friend from somebody. Why if you don't like them, okay, you ain't gotta like them. Just do you. Let them have fun with the people. If the person ain't, and they not hurting them, it was helping y'all. There wasn't no reason for it, but whatever. It's neither here nor there, I guess. So I don't know. I don't have much to say about this story. It's just passionate. I loved it. I loved reading it. I try to give it a little bit more oomph for because the listener requested it, and I hope I did it right. I hope it was what you were looking for, coming from me. And with that being said, go see Chef. He'll have a wonderful recipe for you from Haiti, obviously. And until we meet again for the next voyage, as always, just have a blessed day, and love on each other. All right? And love your pets and fish and sea creatures. I love ocean. All right? Bye. Welcome to the Galley, my friend. I am your chef, and today we have a wonderful recipe inspired by the story you have just heard. Today we will be creating Poisson Creole, or Creole fish. Now, what will you need for this recipe? 1 red snapper, about half to 1 pound, cut or cut in half. This is up to you. 1 lemon or lime, your choice. 2 tablespoons of olive oil. 2 tablespoons tomato paste. 2 to 3 crushed garlic cloves, depending on size that is. 1 tablespoon chopped parsley. 2 thyme sprigs, that is the little branches, okay? 1 large tomato, seeded and chopped. No fake tomatoes here. 1 medium onion, chopped. A hot pepper to taste. A habanero or a scotch bonnet or hot sauce. A 3/4 to 1 cup warm water. Salt and pepper to taste. Now, how do we put this together? Easy. First, take lime or lemon, whichever you chose, and cut into 2 halves. With 1/2, clean the fish by rubbing and squeezing the juice inside and out. Rinse under cold water, then pot dry and place in a shallow dish. Reserve the juice of the other half of the lemon or lime. Season the fish inside and out with salt and pepper. Add the garlic, the parsley, the thyme, the onion. Chop a hot pepper finely if using, or add a couple drops of hot sauce. Cover and let it marinate for 30 to 35 or 40 minutes. Remove spices from the fish. Heat the oil in a large pan. Add the tomato paste and let it cook while stirring until it is almost incorporated with the oil. Add the chopped tomato and continue to stir until you notice that the pieces are starting to wilt. Add the spices from the marinade and let cook with the tomato mixture for about 1 to 2 minutes. Gently, now let me say again, gently place the fish on the tomato mixture. Once it starts to cook, add the lemon or lime juice around the fish. Gradually add the water while alternately basting the fish with the sauce. Season with salt and pepper to taste and continue to baste until all of the water has been added. Turn the fish once to cook on the other side. Turning it more than once can cause the flesh to break if cooking whole or in pieces. Continue to baste for about 1 to 2 minutes. Cover the fish and let simmer. Let simmer for about 5 to 10 minutes on low heat, depending on the size and thickness of fish. Uncover and baste until you have noticed that the fish is completely cooked. Remove from the pan and serve hot. And that is it, my friend. Now, you go do what you do. Make this recipe yours. And until I have another wonderful recipe for you, remember the story of Tayzanne. And until next time, as always, my friends, enjoy. Thank you for joining us on this voyage. Thanks to Art by Chalet for the logo, episode, and t-shirt designs. You may also get a t-shirt and other items on tpublic.com. You can contact me on all socials at Afro Tales Cast. That's Afro TALES Cast. And email me at afrotalespodcast@yahoo.com. You may also become a benefactor by simply sharing with any and everyone, giving a thumbs up, or rating in your podcast app of choice. If you wish to donate, I am on Patreon and Ko-fi.com. That's KO-FI.com. So, until we meet again, may your winds Be fair, and your seas follow.